Hey folks, Jiminy Critic back here once again with you for a movie review today. You know, up here, I'm from Northeast Ohio, just to let you know a little secret. You're getting to know more about me than you probably should. But we're up here in Northeast Ohio when we film these things, and we're just sick of winter 2010 and 11 up here is all I'm going to say. Ice and snow and 4 degrees and minus 4 degrees and whatever. The reason I'm saying this is we're kind of looking forward here, getting close to March, thinking about spring and warmer weather and sunshine. And what do you do when the springtime comes? You start thinking about fixing up your yard, fixing up your lawn, putting out all of the different things that you have in your yard. And I have admired, like some of us keep those little garden gnomes all around. You have some of those? I don't right now, but I've seen them around neighborhoods where I live. And the movie we're talking about today is Gnomeo and Juliet. That's why thinking about spring kind of made me think about this movie that I reviewed. This is a G-rated movie, Gnomeo, and I did say Gnomeo, G-N-O-M-E-O, we'll get to that in a minute, and Juliet, G-rated movie for all the family, for kids. I previewed this movie with an audience of parents and young kids, and I saw this with my 4-year-old, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. Maybe didn't understand every single thing going on, but I would say this is for the 10 and under group. It's clean. It's got some humorous parts, got a lot of great character actors voicing characters for this animated feature. It's brought to you by Touchstone Pictures. It's just 84 minutes long, not bad, not too long, not too short. And of course, with the name like Gnomeo and Juliet, you can imagine the story. You've got the gnomes that have the red hats, and you've got gnome sets that have the blue hats. And in this particular movie, these neighbors with red-headed gnomes and blue-headed gnomes live side by side, but never the twain shall meet. The blues and the reds are mortal enemies. Well, as you can imagine with a title like Gnomeo and Juliet, what do you think happens? That's right, one of the blue-hatted gnomes falls in love with one of the red-hatted gnomes. Because, of course, these gnomes are perfectly still and in their positions when humans are around doing their gardening, but kind of like Toy Story, once the people leave, they have a little life of their own and adventure all over the yards and sneak through the hedges and climb trees and have adventures. But when the people come back, they just go back to their, still figures. So there's that element of play and toys in this movie. Well, the basic premise, you got character actors like James McAvoy, Emily Blunt, Maggie Smith, Ashley Jensen, Matt Lucas. A lot of these people voice characters for these little blue and red gnomes. And like I said, very colorful movie, very lighthearted. I'm not going to give away whether Gnomeo and Juliet in the movie actually get to be together and the blues and the reds learn how to discover that they can live together in harmony instead of fighting over their differences. Well, I don't want to give any of that away. You and your kids need to take some time out and check out a good family feature movie that you can feel safe, everybody can go to and have a good time. Get out there and see Gnomeo and Juliet.